that nobody asked for, but we like bringing it to
We
you.
got nothing but opinions. They ain't facts at all.
We got some facts,
Well, you know, we use our opinions on our facts.
they
So
opinionated facts.
they
but also,
facts
dog,
with opinionation appended to them.
Yeah.
So they got an appendage that's fact. And you know you can remove it if you want to.
Okay. All right.
Just like
Don't
a gall
forget.
back.
All right. Stop. Don't forget. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Click
All
the
the
bell
way
to be
across.
notified.
Click that bell so we can hear ding dong, and then you know we got another one coming out. Go ahead.
Okay, there we go. So today's episode is going to be a little bit of a mashup, as we always know. Okay, ain't nothing
What's
new,
new?
y'all. Okay, this is just what we do.
That's
okay.
what we do.
Now,
What's new?
we do got some real stuff to talk about, though. Now we did originally want to start out with dearest Donald Trump, the president of the United States of America, and the things that
He
he's
would
been
be king.
doing against
Everybody.
and himself included. Okay, himself included.
We talking about, of course, the war that he done got us into.
Plus another 5,000.
Troops.
Was it troops?
Yeah, on the boots that he was trying to put. I don't know exactly if he's done that yet, but he keeps talking about he's gonna put troops on the ground, and there go earthquake.
There you go. I see what that dude color black. It don't look like what you think.
No, it's ugly,
It's all raggedy,
but it's the music that keeps it together.
beat up.
I mean, he got the best speaker
but
system.
you know he got some. Even that, or he just like playing it loud.
No, you got to still have power to push them kind of basses, man. Cause he rattled. You didn't hear when he came here, he was rattling stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean stuff be on the wall just rattling, just
But still, but you know they make some of those vehicles with stuff.
subwoofers, yeah. They got the tubes in them.
But yeah, that is true. But all right, y'all.
Back to what we were
today,
saying.
we are gonna talk about, like we said, war. Not necessarily
War.
war, but yeah. What is it? All right, okay,
Absolutely
all right.
dumb.
We
You a
can't.
damn fool.
Hey, ain't he?
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna listen to first of all, we're gonna have the gentleman explain what's gonna be talked about first. Then we're gonna have Donald Trump do his original
Bullshit.
Donald Trump.
I rub so many.
My bad, wrong person.
But he would have worked.
I mean, yeah, but it's still the wrong.
Before I play you this next very instructive clip, I want to note that the only reason we have it is because the White House seemingly accidentally posted a live stream of it, which they then tried to delete, but not before the internet.
They did what? They did not only posted it on the live stream, they didn't leak it to everybody and let us all see
But
it.
you know what? They've been leaking stuff just like with the when they did they were supposed to be on a conference call, and this dude went and invited a journalist in, and they was talking about war stuff. Remember when they had that out about 8-9 months ago? These fools don't do nothing but leak their own stuff. But if they was water, they would be dry.
But it just seemed like how does something like this just constantly happen? Like y'all always having something.
Because you always got Judas in the corner.
Oh,
Judas is always in the corner. And Judas is always going to do one thing. He's going to tell somebody the wrong thing or something different than what's going on.
I think he's telling on people.
So he just in there just ratting and cheesing like we used to say back in the other days. He just cheesing on everybody. Let's let him roll.
All right, man. Let's go back to this dude.
Internet saved it for posterity. And just for context, Donald Trump starts by referring to the head of the Office of Management and Budget, the Christian nationalist author of Project 2025, Russell Vogt.
We can't take care of daycare. We're a big country. We have 50 states. We have all these other people. We're fighting wars. We can't take care of daycare. You got to let a state take care of daycare, and they should pay for it, too. They should pay. They have to raise their taxes, but they should pay for it. We have to take care of one thing, military.
He talking about raise their taxes like, you know, we just got the money that you can raise and get the money out of. I mean, it's so stupid.
Now,
that these guys continue to talk about raising goddamn taxes.
now here's the thing.
How much they think you got, man?
If the state's supposed to take care of the daycare, right? The state gets money from the government. Okay? They get, what are you doing?
I was trying to see if that picture was behind me or in front of me. And it's behind me, but I couldn't tell. Go ahead.
Oh, you talking about because of the...
Yeah, because of...
Now, I noticed that earlier because when you ducked into the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
See, it went ghost, and then you came back, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have to make that a little smaller. So
Don't mess with it. Let it go.
No, I did it already.
Oh.
I did it earlier because it was bigger.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, it's gonna make both of us look like that. So we at least got to cut it down to where parts of us are at least in there, not the whole thing.
Okay.
But we figured that part out. That ain't the problem. The problem is that this man is still walking around outside.
Yeah. He should have been gone. Y'all should have been locked this dude
What is
up.
happening here? Like, what is going on for real? Like, what?
They
like,
still
seriously?
trying to protect them Epstein
Seriously.
people, the Epstein files. See, that's what this is all about.
But I'm still trying to make sense of this nonsense.
Well, you can't. I told you before. Only fools understand foolish things.
Yeah.
So if you
He just told the folks that the state has to.
well, see,
do their
he's
own
been
fundraising.
trying to push this state rights
The
thing.
state gets money from the government.
And see, and the thing is, if they don't do what he tells them to do, he can cut that fund off. So all the stuff that the states do, it don't get funded. So that's how he wants to control the states.
Donald Trump got me twisted, G.
And you know, man, like the kids say, he got me effed up, man.
He got
because
me, yo.
I mean, and then he's talking about, well, we can't afford it. Now, you can afford to spend $50-60 billion on a war that we shouldn't even be in.
Come on, gang,
The
talk to
damn
me.
Tomahawks, they say, cost $2 billion a piece, take 6 to 8 months to a year to build.
Ooh.
Okay, he over there dropping tomahawks like I drop names and shit, like Bill Cosby. I just thought I'd throw that out there. You know, I don't have nothing to say about the man. I'm just dropping names.
Well, you know, he was dropping things too.
Yeah, well, that's what they
Well, he
say.
was definitely dropping names.
Yeah,
too.
he was a
Yeah,
dropper.
like-
That's what we used to call him.
No, he was dropping names
Drip
hard,
dropper.
wasn't
Yeah, and so now he want to try to figure out a way to try to make the American people think it's okay for us to get taxed to pay for this bullshit when he done took and cut so much on our Medicare
Sorry,
and
Bill.
Medicaid so that he'll be able enough to pay when he gave them guys all them breaks to 1%. Now he want to cut again. This guy got to go. And y'all need to take him out dragging, screaming, and hollering, or however. Y'all know how to do this. We talking about the government.
Take him out.
He's got to go.
Put him in that bag on the back.
Y'all know he's got to go. This man has literally screwed up the whole
Put him in
freaking
the
globe.
trash.
The whole globe is now in a crisis because of this one guy. And the reason that he's in office is because a bunch of racist thinking white folks
Bunches of
voted for him because they
bunches
was
of
afraid to vote for a black woman, Kamala Harris, and not fucking Kamala, but Kamala Harris. Y'all was afraid that. And look at the position we got us in. I'm pissed at this motherfucker. I'm sorry.
No, I feel you.
But I'm just saying, man. I mean, you know, this bullshit. Go ahead, let him run.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
we can let him run because he's an asshole.
Protection. We have to guard the country.
All right.
You don't care nothing about
He ain't
this
guarded the country since the country. Because you've been in charge
stealing from the country.
the whole time.
Talking about guarding the
Guarding
country.
the
Nigga,
country.
please.
These little scams that have taken place, like that little scam daycare. Joining me now is Democratic Senator Chris Van Hollen, member of the Foreign Relations Committee. Senator, good to see you. Thank you for being with us. Let me throw some numbers out at you. Apparently, the Penn-Wharton budget model says this war has cost $65 billion so far. The White House is asking for $200 billion.
$65 billion.
And we ain't been in that war for what, 2 weeks? 2 weeks or whatever. Whatever the time frame is short.
I just want to help. I just gotta throw this out there. Okay.
It's short. The same size as wee wee, because that's why they always. You ever notice they call him
I gotta
mushroom?
teach you.
Mushroom.
I gotta teach you how to work.
You know they well forget that. You know they
What
call
you mean? Forget that.
they
You
call
need to
him
learn
mush-
where it is.
they call him mushroom.
What are you
The
doing?
mushroom gobbler because they saying he got a little pee.
What are you doing?
I was trying to show you how big his pee is.
But it's funny.
He got a little boy boomer, boy.
But it's funny that you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm trying to get it in focus, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Boy's a mushroom gobbler. But anyway, go ahead. You was gonna say something important.
Well, at this point, I don't remember. I don't know. I don't. It wasn't clearly. It wasn't important.
We let him roll.
$1 billion for it. The Tomahawk missiles alone are $3 billion. They take a year to two to build per missile. We've spent $3 billion.
Why are we in debt if we can spend $65 billion on a war?
That's a good question. That's a good question. How can
If
you
we
be
can
in
spend
debt?
so much money,
How
on
can you be in debt
terror.
and have the money to spend on that. See, and the thing is, holding money back from other funds. The black colleges that were supposed to get money, he kept money for that.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, FEMA, he kept money back from that. I mean, so he's been cutting these other programs to save up the money to be enough to pay all this other crap off these billionaires. And now he done got down to it, and now he's talking about, well, the states just have to raise their taxes. Like the damn taxes ain't too high. I just paid money in the state goddamn tax.
It is.
Federal tax is fine. Income tax for the state.
It's all up in your pocket.
I mean, you're paying crazy amount of
all
money.
up in your pocket.
So you already taxing the hell out of us.
Get out my
And then this asshole talking about tax the people more.
punch you in your face.
He need to be punched in the face. Y'all scared of this man. You know why? White supremacy. Y'all think it reigns superior. Go ahead. My bad.
No, you good, man. I just had another thought, and I know, and ain't no need to. I ain't gonna bring it up. Anyway, here's the thing.
We look good, don't we?
That I think is messed up.
We sure look good.
How do you get money from people, and you ask for all this money, and you decide to keep it for yourself, and then when they say, "Hey, we need such and such," and you see it collapsing in on itself, you decide to still do nothing. How bad of a person do you have to be for that to happen?
Well, let me say this to you. There was something that Gil Scott-Heron said. He said, why does it feel so at home here? He said, because America creates the atmosphere. Okay. And see, what you're talking about now, the reason that it's like that is because that's how this country have set things up to function like that. And as long as they got certain people, certain groups of people in the forefront controlling things, America thinks it's on point. And it doesn't realize that it's sick. That she's been sick for the last 150, 200 years.
Jesus.
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry, y'all, also for the video being kind of loud. I didn't notice it was turned all the way up on y'all end. My bad. My bad.
Damn.
No, because I didn't think.
Damn. That's all I can say.
He said, what did you do now? Proper light skin.
All right, let's roll.
Okay, now this is the other gentleman he was talking to on the panel, but I think this man came with some more fire. Feel me? But this is also, once again, what we always talk about, them people getting back at their own people. So he brought some real flame to it.
Of foreign wars and focus instead on trying to make things better right here at home. Instead, he is, along with Prime Minister.
Immediately, he just talked about guarding the country. We told you he didn't guard the country
at all.
Another person telling you of his own kind, he's not guarding the country. He needs to start focusing on the problems at home. Okay, he's not doing.
See, listen,
telling you this.
One little nugget of truth that y'all realize: if you don't let something get started, you don't have to stop it. And when he first came down them elevators, and they was golden, they should have stopped that Negro then, that white boy then, that nigga. They should have stopped his ass then, and they didn't. You know why? Because he became their God. And when I say theirs, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God!
Y'all love it.
Oh,
they love it.
We call it how we see it.
I can kill somebody on the Fifth Avenue, and I wouldn't lose any of my supporters. You're probably right, but you can't hide them Epstein files without losing. I bet you done lost a lot of them now.
I'm about to say, I can tell you this right now.
Yeah,
probably
clown. But anyway, my bad.
Probably ain't even a word. He done probably already done it.
Oh yeah, he done lost a whole bunch of people, man.
No, I mean like as far as doing something and getting away with it, like something stupid like that. I guarantee you they protecting Donald from something like that.
Man, listen to me. Y'all know this to be a fact. If you come to me with this guy's rap sheet, and he done
his real rap sheet,
and he done started
not the one y'all made up
20-something businesses, and every one of them have defaulted.
Woo!
He done started over 20-something businesses, and every one of them has defaulted.
That's a lot.
And then you take and put him
That's a lot of downfall.
over the business of America, and now you trying to figure out why it's failing? He showed you that's what he does, and he's true to his form. That's what I like about this whole situation, because now you know he was what he said he was.
That's why.
But y'all kept trying to
apparently
make
that's
him-
why a lot of people that didn't vote for Donald Trump like Donald Trump because he's honest.
Yeah. Well, honest ain't the right word.
Well,
He say a lot of things. He don't filter himself. Let's say that.
Yeah, there we
He's
go.
unfiltered.
He's gonna be true to himself regardless.
Yeah, he's
There
gonna
we
be
go.
unfiltered
That's what I
and
should have
tell you.
said.
He gonna say what he feels. He ain't gonna feel nothing.
He ain't gonna tell you
know.
what.
He ain't gonna tell you, because he never talks about policies. Never. Because he don't have any. And this stuff right here,
You keep talking about this.
this stuff ain't got no sugar in it.
You keep saying
I
that.
just want to make sure that they don't give us no sponsorship.
Well, they now. Ain't no telling how much money we could just lost.
We ain't lost nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing.
Well, look, I didn't say nothing about
I
it.
didn't say it wasn't good. I said they don't have any sugar in it. So all I'm telling is when you buy this type, make sure you know there's no sugar.
But what you just said was make sure who not the sponsor.
Oh, I said we do that, but y'all know, bring it back. I didn't say.
I can tell you this.
Because I'm still drinking.
When brand deals do show up, script, we're going to stick to the script. That's it.
Well, just don't let me talk.
What? I ain't
Because if
gonna
I
say
be
that.
like, oh shit, what the hell?
Okay, so,
I wouldn't do that with
Yeah,
this.
we can't tell you to improvise, okay? Like,
No, I'm just saying if
it's in the script, cool.
yeah, okay.
if
Well,
it's
you
in
might
the
have to
script,
write
cool.
it in there. Cause child. And do you guys know what child mean?
Isn't goodbye.
Child. It also.
But I don't know.
Yeah, it could mean goodbye.
But it means something else though.
No, it's just an expression that they use for many different things. Like
Okay, that's okay.
prego. Prego is another thing. Like when you can answer the phone and say prego, or ciao.
That's what you told me. Okay, it's not that it had different meanings. There's different words that you can use
You just
for
use it
those
different way.
meanings.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Now I'm following. Now. I'm
Okay,
following.
ciao.
All right. So back to this gentleman talking bad about the Orange Man.
Netanyahu started a foreign war. Prices are going up. And now he says, well, we've got to pay for this war in Iran by cutting back on federal investments. You played the clip with childcare, but there are also other points in that speech where he talks about cutting Medicaid, cutting Medicare. So the bottom line is the president.
Whoops, my bad. Cutting Medicare, Medicaid. Okay, first of all, if you
Hurting
don't know,
all
it's
the
bad.
old seniors.
Social Security, they
Hurting
did
all the because
retirements.
he don't care nothing about them,
It
and he
deals with a
don't.
lot.
I'm sorry. 'Cause
No. Go ahead. No, I was trying to give them the feeling while you was going for it. Go.
And I was kind of complimenting what you were saying, because just when he cutting like he's cutting, it goes right to the senior citizens. He always attacked the most vulnerable part of this country.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know he's a punk, because he's always attacking the weakest part of this country. Now here you got citizens that have worked all the time, paid all these taxes all this time for 50, 60, 70 years, and now it's time for them to be back in their golden age, and this asshole want to cut their funds. Because the stuff that they paid in, he wants to use it now for a war that he started. Because mind you now, there was no reason for him to start this war because he haven't given one.
Nope.
Now he's given a lot of explanations, but he
That
ain't
is
gave
true.
no reasons yet.
That is
because
true.
he don't have one. And now he wants to pull out and he can't.
That is, that man upsets me a little. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He upsets me for sure.
Oh, it definitely pisses me off that he's like that. But what really pisses me off is all these clowns that still support him.
Yeah, it's a
Because
bunch
see,
of
they
them.
the ones that's walking amongst us.
It's a bunch of them.
Yeah, they just walking around, hey, how you doing, buddy? And still got this bullshit in their head. And this guy study killing you, and you don't know it. I mean, destroying every parts of your life.
Knocking you off.
Or if you got any daughters, he's destroying them. If you got any old parents, he's destroying them. If you got any veterans that's in your he's destroying them. He doesn't care about anything that's in the structure of family, okay? Because he doesn't have a good family structure, never had. No, he doesn't care about that stuff.
And
so
never
he'll
will.
rip America completely apart. And that's what he's doing. And he secretly do not like this country.
hard. He's trying hard. He's trying real
Y'all know
hard
the
to make
truth, man.
sure.
Y'all think we telling
We
shit.
ain't even telling you. This man is telling you, like literally, the people we are watching right here. This dude,
My
this
mother
man,
used to tell me
he's telling you all the bad that's already happening, and y'all just don't want to hear from us. I understand. This is why we brought a different face to tell you.
You're absolutely white boy.
We told you. We telling you the truth.
What?
Okay, exactly what we started off saying. Guess what? He ended up saying. So it can't be nothing but truth can't keep being coincidence.
Let's think about
7,
this.
8, 9, 10 times ain't coincidence.
Now, he wants to start a draft. Then your boy should be number one.
Yeah, he did say that. Didn't
If you want to start a draft, your long, tall, white boy, 6'7", should be the first son of a bitch to get drafted and go into the military. And I don't want him sitting in no office or nothing. Put his ass out front where you've gotten and then had these other servicemen to get killed. Put him in harm's way just like you did everybody else. But see, America, it's your fault.
Make him earn it.
It's America. It's your fault because y'all allowed. Now that thing y'all had in King's Day, that was beautiful. We need to do that November because this clown is trying to steal the vote and the goat too. But he's trying to steal the vote. So we got to go after this kind of stuff. And y'all need to be just as strong voting. And I'm gonna tell you something, make sure you register because they're gonna be moving registrations. Make sure you got ID because they're gonna be trying to find ways to hold you up.
Already done got relocated.
Well, he's trying all kinds of stuff, man. And y'all know it. You're sitting here and you're watching it. And a lot of y'all still talking about, oh, he's doing a great job.
Ain't that crazy though?
Yeah, it's totally crazy. It don't make sense. Go ahead with it.
It was just funny.
It just pissed me
Who
off,
said he
man.
wouldn't
No, I
start
got
a
you. I
war,
feel you.
So
now
busy.
wants to pay for it by cutting deeply into American health care programs and other programs that help American families here at home.
But that's not that surprising, is it, Senator? I mean, you go back to the history of wars that America has started. One group tends to benefit from this very well, either oil producers or munitions makers. I mean, that's the nature.
And here's where they're not being honest. Won't you just say white men are the one that prosper from it? And they share the wealth with other white Caucasian men. Okay, why don't you just tell the truth? Instead of talking about some people, stop this euphemism bullshit.
He didn't just tell you who was getting all of the manufacturers.
Yeah, but
like
he wasn't specific enough.
Well, he said the oil companies. A lot of people, niggas ain't owning oil companies.
You know that boy down in Houston, yes he is too.
But that's
an exception,
now.
but he's a bad boy though.
But that's a now type of thing. He ain't had one for the last 100 years. These are people that's been having stuff passed down to them for the longest time.
That's true. But now I'm
You
gonna
know
tell you
this
something.
just-
When I was looking at some of those guys, they were showing about some of the black billionaires. Man, some of them guys got 100 years or so of stuff that they've been passing down through generations.
Trying to. for
And, well,
sure.
no, they still doing it.
No, I'm
And
saying,
and
like
they
you said,
keep
but
trying
it's
to-
only-
they
it's
keep
only a
trying to
small
figure-
percentage.
They keep trying to figure out ways to stop that from happening. That's why he wants to go after that birther thing, so that if you're born in this country and if your parents are still immigrants, then he wants to be able not to pull your citizenship and say that you're not a citizen, even though you were born here. That kind of stuff. But go ahead with it.
That's ridiculous, man.
To the game. It becomes too much money that we have to pay for a war, so you're going to have to cut it from the people who can least afford it.
Well, that's exactly right. I mean, you've got defense contractors who are going to be raking it in, and other folks who are close to the president are going to be raking it in. But the American people will suffer. And of course, this comes on top of what Donald Trump and Republicans in Washington did last year, right? They passed their so-called big, beautiful bill, which was beautiful if you're a billionaire. You got really big tax cuts. But to partially pay for that, they cut Medicaid, they cut food and nutrition programs. So now comes this year, and Donald Trump goes off and starts a war and says, well, we're going to have to cut back on Medicare. We're going to have to cut back on Medicaid. We're going to have to cut back on our efforts to make childcare more affordable. So at the end of the day, he is screwing the American people and doing exactly what he said he was going to avoid. He said he was going to focus on things here at home, keep us out of foreign wars. He's done exactly the opposite.
I was talking to Ben Rhodes about this a minute ago. I want to play it for you, something that he said about gas prices in the Oval Office. Let's listen.
Gas prices, today they hit $4.
We're at $4, yeah, and we have a country that's not going to be throwing a nuclear weapon at us in
Of
6
course,
months.
but Americans are feeling.
Now listen to how this dickhead answered this. We got company now that we've done that. The gas prices are up because we're protecting America to the fact that where you're not going to be shooting us with Tomahawk missiles. Them people can't even make Tomahawk missiles because they don't have what it takes to do that. And he knows this. But the thing is, he'll try to lie to American people, and y'all sitting up here being gullible listening to this shit. I mean, it's just totally crazy. Go ahead, my bad.
The effects in the interim.
And they're also feeling a lot safer.
What is the plan to bring them back down?
All I have to do is leave Iran, and we'll be doing that very soon, and they'll become tumbling down.
We're not going to have a country that's going to be throwing a nuclear weapon at us in 6 months. That's just nonsensical talk. There's no. I mean, you know these things. You're on serious committees in the Senate. There was no discussion about Iran throwing a nuclear weapon at America in 6 months or 6 years.
It was a complete and total lie, Ali. And, the president himself, told the country last year that he had
obliterated it.
Iran's nuclear enrichment program, obliterated it. And then his DNI, Tulsi Gabbard, testified publicly the other day that Iran has made no effort to try to reconstitute that nuclear enrichment program. And so that was just a complete and total lie. And as you and Ben Rhodes discussed, I mean, they're nowhere near any kind of ballistic missile that can reach the United States. So this was all a fabrication by the President of the United States to try to justify his actions while Americans are hurting here at home. We've lost 13 of our service members, hundreds wounded. As you discussed, thousands of civilians killed in the region. And we're paying $2 billion a day, we, the American taxpayers, while gas prices are going up. And now Donald Trump says, well, we've got to cut back on other investments that are important to the American people. This war should never have started. We should end it now. Donald Trump is talking about asking for another $200 billion. And I can tell you, Ali,
I don't want to listen to no more money being thrown around.
Well, you know what I was thinking?
How are we in debt to anybody if we got just billions of dollars to just throw away on bull, yo?
I think all that deficit stuff is all bogus too. Because see, we can't look at to see what's really going on with that and how it really got to that far. But this dude got us in another $6 trillion in debt since he's been in office this second time. The debt
We're
has
already
gone
in
up.
billions of dollars, and he adds trillions into it.
It was already trillions.
It was already trillions.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
No. It was already like 6 or 7 trillion or something.
Dang, I thought it was.
I don't know the numbers, but y'all out there do your statistic fools know it, and y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. It started out
ridiculous, son.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say is, man, we can make these separate.
Yeah, we're gonna end this one, and then we're gonna make the other.
So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.
Click the bell, be notified that we are dropping more videos.
Until we see each other again for this video. It's so good to see that you is going boo. It's